It's Monday. On Mondays, we do tier lists, and on Wednesdays, hello everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here, yeehaw, and here we are with our tier list. This tier list is based on how fun these Pokemon are to play, how much of a good time we are having with them. I am doing this live. I'm live on Twitch and TikTok right now, and I was going to do a solo queue tier list this week. There's some balance changes coming pretty soon, so maybe it's good to just take a break from sort of the hardcore, this is what to play tier list and do something a little more fun. This is going on YouTube. So here are our tiers. We have our God tier. There's only one God that we're going to have on our God tier. We're not frickin' Norse around here. We have our S tier, the Such a Good Time tier. Our A tier, the Adam, This is Fun tier. We have our B tier. Still got the B tier. We have our C tier, the Can Be Fun, but you know, tier. And then our Decidueye Memorial tier. So this is based on how fun these Pokemon are to play, in my opinion, and I'm going to be taking a lot of cues from our chat here as well. But these are our tiers for today. Let's see. Where do we start? Let's start with a Pokemon. Okay. You know what? This Pokemon probably isn't going to get high on too many tier lists, but it's pretty high on this one. I'm going to say Garchomp is an A tier Pokemon. Garchomp is super, super high on my tier list. I think its play style is really, really fun. When you start getting your boosted attack kind of doing a ton of damage and all the way charged up and you're hitting these big crits, Garchomp is a blast, I've got to say. I think it's one of the Pokemon that maybe falls the furthest from fun to rewarding. It doesn't feel that rewarding all the time, but man, it definitely feels like it's nailing the fun factor. And in general, I think Pokemon Unite feels like they nail a lot of the Pokemon's fun factor, for sure. Machamp. Okay, Machamp's an interesting one. Here's what it is with me for Machamp. I think Machamp's actually decently high. I like playing Machamp, especially now that its Secure is high. When you hit with Machamp's Unite move, like when you hit with Machamp's Unite, it's God tier. I don't know if there's a more... I'm trying to think if there's a more satisfying Unite than really hitting with Machamp's Unite. That being said, I think in general, Machamp is very fun, but maybe not God tier levels fun. But when you hit with Machamp's Unite, it's just unbelievable. I like playing Machamp a lot. Machamp is very fun. Lucario, I would put Lucario personally in the B tier. I think Lucario is fun to play, but not... It's not fun, and I love Power Up Punch. In fact, for me, Power Up Punch way higher than Lucario Extreme Speed. That being said, I think in general, Lucario is not... It's just not that exciting. It's a decent Pokemon, but it's not that exciting to me. I think it's B. That's where I'm putting it. I like it a lot. I love Power Up Punch, but B seems very fair for me. That's kind of what I feel when I'm playing it. Char? Char is interesting. Char might be S. Let me think about Char. It's definitely at least A for me. Char's Unite. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it A. All right, I'm going to leave it A. Here's my plan. Here's the reason I'm leaving it A. When things are going well with Char, it's so fun. I love the mobility of it. Ever since they changed the flamethrower and fire blast so that you can move while you throw them, I think that's amazing. However, because you can get your Unite move canceled, and it's maybe the most disappointing Unite move in the world to get canceled, I can't put it S. I can't in good conscience put it S because it has some of the lowest lows in Pokemon Unite, which is getting your Unite move canceled. It's so sad. Zarina's probably A for me. Zarina's really fun. Zarina's actually, when you're comboing well on Zarina, it might even be S. Zarina's a weird one. I don't love Zarina's Unite. I think that's what keeps it away from S for me, is just not my favorite Unite move. But man, when you are sliding back and forth in combos, its playstyle is really good. This one's teetering right now. I'm gonna set it S, but I actually think her Unite can be canceled. That's true. I'm gonna put it S, but I think I'm gonna end up knocking it down once I find out what else is an S. because I've not pre-planned this, so I don't know what actually is going to make it there. Some people might not like this, but I'm going to put Dragonite in the C tier. I think Dragonite is not the funnest Pokemon to play. I think it's one of the least exciting Pokemon to play outside of its Outrage build, which is maybe more exciting, but I actually think it's kind of fine to play. I'm really not stoked playing Dragonite. It's not so bad that I put it in the D tier, and I think a lot of that is because of its Outrage build and the fact that, you know, when you kind of got some good Dragon Dances going and you throw a nice Hyper Beam, that's fun. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm keeping it C, and I'm seeing a lot of agreement on both chats here. I see all hail Queen Serena on TikTok. Sword. Sword's probably A. Sword's A. I mean, here's the thing. When you're really in the flow of Sword, it's great. The flow of Sword is so freaking fun. When you're kind of, man, it actually, oh, but its Unite move with the Secures. I'm seeing some people say S. Here's the reason I kind of almost teeter S for Sword. When you land your Unite move, oh, it's so satisfying, and it secures. Dang. All right. This is, I don't know. Sword right now, I'm going to leave it S, but Sword and Zarina might pop out. Sword is so fun. Yeah, when you're in the groove with Sword, it's just like amazing, right? Whiffing that Unite is oof. It is. And it's an easy one to whiff for sure. Okay, Azumarill? Dang, this might be a lock for S for me, honestly. Honestly, I think Azumarill might be my first like lock for S tier. Azumarill's so fun. It wasn't always so fun. I think Azumarill might be my, like, honestly, I'm locking at S. Here's the thing. You evolve at level 4, you immediately become good, you move in and you fight, and the chat already knows it. Timber Twitch has already said it. Okay, if you've seen me play Azumarill, I just want you to go back through your memory banks and see if you can remember a moment when, is there any move I talk about more than Water Pulse Plus? Is there anything that I geek out more about than Water Pulse Plus? It's one of the funnest things. It's just so incredibly fun. I don't know what it is, but I care more about landing a few good Water Pulse Pluses than I do about winning a game, for sure. It means so much to me. I love Water Pulse Plus so much. I can't shut up about it. It's definitely going to be in my S tier. All right, Buzzwole. Buzz is either A or S. The reason I made this list is because I was just playing some Buzzwole games, lost them. I was just playing some Buzzwole games, but it's so fun. Even though I lost, I can't argue that it's just one of the funnest Pokemon to play. Like, picking them up and slamming them is so fun. I don't love its Unite move. And missing on Buzz is a heartbreaker. This one's close. This one's close. We'll see. We'll see. It's so fun. It's so fun. I'm saying, yeah, Steve says the clunk in the moveset keeps it A. That's the thing about it is missing. That's the big thing is missing. When you miss, you're just like, oh, my life is over. I don't know. I'm not sure where to put this. It's A or S. I love it. But when you miss, it's the saddest thing in the world. Tyranitar, I would say, is probably B tier level fun. I think Tyranitar is B tier. So, oh, geez, the chat's saying we need an A+. I think you're actually right. Can't believe it's happening. We got an A+. I don't know. T-Tar, though, is B. T-Tar is B for me. It's not bad. It's fine. It kind of reminds me... It does. It reminds me a lot of Lucario, where I think, this is cool. I like this. I don't love it. I think it's good. People are saying T-Tar C even. You might be right. I think the Sand Tune build is funner than the Ancient Power build. T-Tar is just so good. But, yeah, the A+ tier demanded by chat. Okay, you're right. This is going to be the A+. Oh, it doesn't work, actually. I was going to call it the Water Pulse Plus. But then it's not. But that's my S tier, essentially. All right. Yeah, Tyranitar, the more I actually talk about it, I actually think it's C. I gotta be honest with you. I have more fun with it than Dragonite, but I don't know. I don't love it. Yeah, I don't love playing it. It's not that exciting. Who's my next all-rounder? Scissor Scyther. I feel like you have to at least put this A, because you have 2 Pokemon in here. And both of them, there's a good time to be had. Good times are had by all, honestly. I think Scissor and Scyther are both fun. I like playing Scyther more personally, but both of them are actually pretty fun. Their moveset's fun. The resets are nice. I like Scyther because it's very, you know, high risk, high reward. You kind of got to get in there and hopefully you can get a big KO on it. I think that's a good time. Yeah, I'm going to put it A. I think A is a nice spot for that one. I think those are all our all-rounders, unless I missed one. There's like 80 all-rounders in this game, and I always feel like I'm missing one. All right, what category should we head to next? People are saying Scyther's S. Jeez. Defenders? Oh, we got a lot of defenders. All right, a lot of defender in the chat. We're going to go defenders next. Let's see. Slowbro. A+. Slowbro is so fun. Love Slowbro. Scaldbro is where it's at. Look, no one was a lesser. I'm not gonna compose the sentence well. No one liked Scald less than me at one point, but then they buffed Scald, and now playing in lane as Scaldbro is one of my absolute favorite things. It's so fun. Its Unite move is maybe the cruelest Unite move in the entire game. I love playing Scaldbro. I think it's so good. It's so much fun. And you live forever. One of my favorite Pokemon to play for sure. I love it. Moving on. Sorry, microphone. Crustle. Dang, is Crustle S? Dang, is Crustle S? It is, isn't it? I think Crustle might be an S tier Pokemon. Dang, it is, isn't it? I see someone in the chat saying better put Crustle in S. I'm not even kidding. I think it's definitely an S tier Pokemon. Critting with X-Scissor. Running around with Stealth Rock. Rock Tomb now being good. Shell smashing around the map. Its Unite move actually being one of the most brutal Unite moves in the game. Honestly, I really think Crustle is an S tier choice. It's so fun. Playing this Pokemon is so unbelievably fun. I love it. I love playing Crustle. It's so good. Snorlax. Dang. Snorlax is weird because when I'm okay, so here's my dilemma with Snorlax. I'm setting it B right now. My dilemma with Snorlax is this: when I'm having fun with Snorlax, it's a blast. And when my team isn't, and I mainly play solo, duo, some trio, and when my team isn't really coordinated at all, I feel like it's so frustrating because I'm like, no, I'm popping them up, I'm pushing them into the please. Like, I feel like Snorlax is such a Pokemon where I'm like, please. That being said, even though that is the case, it is still a good time, and Lucario is too. So I feel like I'm leaving this B. Wow, from the chat I'm seeing Snorlax is A+. A lot of A+ on Snorlax. I think I might be missing it on Snorlax, unfortunately. A, a lot of A. I think I'm going to be alone on this one. I'm leaving it B. I like it, but I don't love it. Blastoise. Dang, what do you do with Blastoise? All right, I'm going to set it God tier. This is absolutely not where it's going. So here's my thought process on Blastoise, and I honestly don't know what to do with this. Blastoise goes in and out of being really, really good inside the game. And when it's really, really good, I think it's fun. But when it's in a state where it's at right now, I feel like the early game's a struggle. You finally get to Blastoise. Honestly, I'm putting it B, I think, is even generous right now. Oh, a lot of people are saying B and C. It's weird. And I don't think every Pokemon's like this, but I think when Blastoise is great, it's so much fun. But when Blastoise is not great, it's not insanely fun. I'm going to put it low B. I might even move it to C, honestly. We got S tier for Snorlax over on TikTok. Yeah, I mean, it's not the funnest. The big thing is it's just its early game. Its early game is not that interesting. Spinstoise is just kind of meh mechanically. Surfstoise is kind of aggressively mediocre. Yeah. C can be fun, but you know, dang. I'm getting called out by Figgin in the chat because that's exactly, that's so true about my tier. It can be fun, but you know, and that's exactly what, I mean, Literally, that is exactly how I feel about this. That's basically what I described. Dang, it's C. Just got C'd. All right. I just got C'd. Mamoswine, A+. Mamoswine is... Oh, it's so close to S. Is it S? Mamoswine is so fun. Dang, it might be S. I'm trying to think here. It's so fun. Its early game is so good. Oh, Mamo might be S. I think A+ is really a really nice place for Mamo, though. It's so fun. Everyone's at least agreeing between A+ and S. That's interesting. Oh, I got Mamo as absolutely S tier. Well, you know what? When I think of Mamo, I actually am immediately more happy than when I was thinking of Aegislash Arena, even though I love those Pokemon as well. So I am gonna put it S. Now that I think about it, I'm smiling just thinking about Mamo. It's so fun. I love it. All right, next. Greedent. Are you kidding me? I don't. Greedent. To play Greedent, to enjoy Greedent, is to enjoy life. It is to drink the drink that is essence, that is beauty, that is... It is to drink the essence that is life, that is Gaia, Earth, Water, Wind, Fire, Heart. All of them combine to make Greedent. It's one of the funnest Pokemon to play, hands down. You are playing a different game. You are playing a different... Is he stroking out? You are playing a different game when you're playing Greedent. I'll tell you right now, I don't know if it's going to be my God tier, actually. It's a God tier contender right now. I'm saying it right now. It's a God tier contender for sure. Trevenant. Dang, Trevenant's fun. Trevenant is edged out by Mamo and Greedent for me, but Trevenant's really fun. Trevenant is honestly... Trevenant's so fun. Ooh, Trevenant's so fun. It's almost S, but I have to be honest with myself. I see for me it's S, says Linfazo. Trev is the only defender I enjoy. A definitely, says Steve. For me, I think it's A+ levels. I love playing Trev. Early, it's amazing. And when you're getting your Horn Leech and your Curse resets, oh my gosh, it's just... It's beautiful. It is edged out by Mamo and Greedent for me right now. And Krusty Boy. Krusty's just crazy. All right, is there a defender I'm missing? My brain is no good. All right, are we going supporters? Are we going... Well, the most recent character is a Speedster, so we'll leave Speedsters for last. So we'll go either attackers or supporters. Let's see what the chat wants to do. We got attackers, support. Oh, lots of support. Lots of support for supporters. Okay, supporters it is. Wiggly. Wiggly's A+. Wiggly's almost S. Okay, when Wiggly was good, Wiggly was S. Wiggly right now, though, is still incredibly fun. Sing is fun. Cute Charm is mean. Rollout is freaking amazing. The only problem with Wiggly is it's just not super... It's just beat out by other Pokemon in the game right now where you think, this should be a Mime. Because Mime is so good. It's not that necessarily Mime is so much more fun. We'll get to Mime in a moment. But Mime is just so much better that you think, why do we have a Wiggly on the team when we could have, you know, fill in the blank, essentially. But I think Wiggly is incredibly fun to play. Incredibly fun. Mime's next on the list. It's an easy S. So if you guys have been following me for a while or watching my games for a while, you know that I've been a Mr. Mime fan since before the buffs and all that. Here's the problem with Mime. Playing Mime right now is like, it's like you're cheating. It's like you're abusing the game, you know? It's one of my favorite Pokemon. On the 5-stack that that we were playing with for a little while for fun, I literally would beg them to let me play a Mime game. Like, please, let me play a Mime game. I just want to play a Mime game. It's so incredibly fun, but I honestly feel guilty using this Pokemon. It's one of the only Pokemon in the game where Steve says he remembers that. I genuinely, I can't feel good playing it. That being said, if outside of all the issues around Mime and it being broken, it's so incredibly fun. And I love it. I freaking love it. It's so fun. And I get why everyone loves abusing it too, because now it's the best thing in the world. All right. Are you ready for something controversial? I don't know if I'm putting anything in the Decidueye Memorial tier. Eldegoss is either C or B. The only thing that might make me move it to B is its recent buffs. But Eldegoss is, in my opinion, kind of a bore. However, recently it's gotten so much better, and it is kind of... I think it makes it to B right now, honestly. I think it might be B because I'm actually... When I think back, I have to... What I'm trying to do when I'm going through this tier list is... the hot takes. When I'm going through this tier list is what I'm trying to do is figure out, when I just think of this Pokemon, I think of locking it in. How excited am I? How excited am I as I'm playing this? And honestly, recently, I do think this is bumped up. Pre-buffs, this might be the only Pokemon I put in D. Pre-buffs. And this was one of my first Pokemon. This was the Pokemon I picked when I started the game. This was one of the first Pokemon that helped me get to Masters Season 1. Right now, I'm going to put it B, though. I'm going to put it B. Yeah, Newgoss is way better. Newgoss is so much better. Blissey, I mean, this is maybe my most controversial choice of the whole thing. I think Blissey is S tier fun. Like, S tier fun. When you heal up your carry, no one can KO them. They get on the other side of the enemies, and then you bowl through the entire enemy team. When you secure something with an egg bomb, are you kidding me? Go secure something with an egg bomb and then talk to me. If you don't do you guys remember, by the way? Do you remember when Blissey's egg bombs were like disgusting? They were disgusting, and people were securing zaps with it, dreadnoughts with it, last hits on everything. Blissey is just the best. Blissey is the best. I freaking love it. Bro, you're drunk, go home. I'm not drunk. If I'm drunk on anything, it's the feeling of supporting your team with Blissey. Okay, what do I do here? My bias is gonna it's gonna go through it's going to be very present in this next pick, because my next pick is Hoopa. I said I wasn't putting anything in the Decidueye Memorial tier, and I lied. I forgot about Hoopa. I forgot. I totally forgot about this Pokemon. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm so sorry. But it's the least fun Pokemon to play in the game. For me. I understand that this is going to hurt some people's feelings. I know some amazing Hoopas, but I have to be honest with myself. If I'm not true to myself here, then I don't know if I can live with myself. People are booing me. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Hoopa doesn't do it for me. The playstyle is not exciting for me. The only thing that can move this to C, honestly, is the fact that Trick is a lot more fun right now. But in general, I do not love playing Hoopa because I don't love what you have to do. I don't love your role, honestly, as Hoopa. It's just not my favorite. And, you know, it's interesting because I was talking about Eldegoss, too. They do kind of feel like they're, you know, two sides of the same coin at times. But that's where I feel like Hoopa is. The only other supporter is Clefable, right? I'm not missing anybody. Clefable is Clefable's Unite move moves it up a category from B. Draining Kiss being fun, while not being the best, is higher than B. Moonlight is autopilot. You're a little too squishy. I think it's A, honestly. Yeah, you could self-destruct. I think its Unite move alone is going to put it in the A tier for me. Its Unite move alone. It's not as fun as my A+ tier. It really isn't, but it's very fun. I think so. I think it's very fun. Really fun Pokemon. Next, we have attackers. Let's see. Cinderace is B. That might even be generous for Cinderace. Cinderace is... it's just an A-presser, you know? And I do like Blaze Kick kind of saves it for the repositioning. And I like Pyro Ball. I actually love playing Pyro Ball, but I think it's just kind of fine. It feels fine. Dang it. As I'm describing this, I'm describing a C tier Pokemon. Dang, I am. I'm describing a C tier. Yeah, I am. I am. It just doesn't do enough for me. It's not that exciting to tap the A button, move around. I'm kind of back here. A. Now I'm getting a little closer. A. It's C. It's C. Okay. Cramorant. Cramorant is probably S. It's either A+ or S. So, Cram is really fun early. Dive is extremely fun. Catching an enemy with a Surf and Hurricane is very, very fun. It's gone through a lot. It's had a lot of up and downs. Do I have as much fun with Cram as I do stuff in my S tier? That's the question. I don't think I do. No. I think Sword and Zarina might be moving down to A+ for me. I really think so. Okay. I think it's A+. I don't know. I think it's A+. I hate to say it, but I really love Cram, but I think it's A+. Ninetales? I think Ninetales is A, honestly. I'm not saying it's that great. It's not that great right now, but I think it's a really fun Pokemon to play. Blizzard Avalanche, I think, is funner. You know what? Any Pokemon that has a really nice catch like that, I think is very fun. I think critting with this is really, really fun, but it's just so weak. I think the big problem is it's so weak. Really nice CC, though. Really nice CC early. I feel like this Pokemon, if it was stronger, maybe it could go a little higher, but it doesn't feel like you're rewarded that much for playing it. So, yeah. I think so. I think that's where I'm going to put it. Venusaur. This is a weird one. Is it B or is it C? This is where I'm at with Venusaur. When you're kind of popping off with it, you're having a lot of fun. Wow, everyone's saying Venusaur is A or S. Boy, I don't see it, guys. I don't see it. It's either B. A is as high as I could go. A is as high as I could go. Solar Beam saves it. Solar Beam is really, really fun. Solar Beam is really fun. Venu is strong but kind of boring to play. That's kind of where I'm at with it. This is, I can't believe this is actually the most controversial one I have. Venu level 9 is A. Level 9 Venusaur is fun. The thing about Venusaur, when I play it with an energy amp though, and you do hit that Unite move, that's really fun. But I feel like most of the game with Venusaur, I'm just kind of going through the motions. Mechanically, it doesn't do that much for me, honestly. I have to leave it B. Hoopa for B tier? You're out of your mind, Zaki Beats. It'll never happen. All right, Greninja. Greninja is so high and low for me. Greninja is like, I can't put it S. And I almost can't put it A+. So here's the interesting thing. I'm seeing this in the chat. People are saying Water Shuriken is B. Here's what I think. Water Shuriken is actually A+. I think Surf is more A for me. More A or B. I think Surf just feels so... I don't know why. I like playing Water Shuriken. I like the playstyle, but... its Unite move, though, the pop-off of Greninja's Unite move is so satisfying that I might have to put it A+. I might have to put it A+. But then, hold on, let me look. Do I like Greninja more than everyone in the A tier? No, I don't. I like Char more. Char needs to go up to A+. Do I like Greninja more than everyone in the A tier now? I don't. I don't think I do. I think it's an A tier Pokemon for me. I'm sorry, everybody. I think some people like it a lot. But for me, I think it's A. I think it's really good, but it's A. Do you have a lot of fun with lane Greninjas? Not today. Not today, V. You're right. Not today. I think for me, it's A. Now, a tier list of seeing a Pokemon on my team, we're talking about a totally different list here. Okay. Pikachu. Pikachu's fun, actually. Pikachu's really fun. I think it's A. I think Pikachu's solid. Solid good time. Volt Tackle, both builds actually. I think everything about Pikachu is pretty fun. Its Unite move is pretty fun. It's really basic, but it's the funnest version of these basic Pokemon. I think it's fun, and I like it more than almost everything in B. Honestly, Lucario might be edging its way out of B. It probably is, actually. I think Lucario might be moving up to A, now that I'm looking at it. Pika's actually a pretty good time. The Unite move's great. Thunderbolt. I love anything with a catch. Like anything where you can throw a move somewhere and you know if you hit that combo, like boom, we're in business. I love that. And then of course, you know, Volt Tackle is just unbelievably cruel. Unbelievably cruel. I'm gonna put it A. Let's see. Gardevoir. Gardevoir is really fun, actually. Hitting anything with like big resets is super fun. Its Unite move is tragic as heck. We got Pika as C for the chat. I think Guard's probably an A for me, honestly. Guard is really fun. Here's the problem with Guard. You need to play it in the center, basically, because up until level 5, you're not having any fun. But then once you get level 5, Psyshock and Future Sight are it's just so fun aiming it. The aiming of it's really fun. And when you hit the Future Sight and you get the little like move speed boost and you see your reset, there's just something so... It's almost like I'm talking about like gambling or something. Like you just feel that moment. You're like, yes, I hit it. Yes, I hit it. Yes, I hit it. And I think that's how I feel when I'm playing Guard. So I wanna put it A. I like that. Sylveon. Hold on. Sylveon. Sylveon might be C, honestly. Hyper Voice is pretty fun. It's weird. I like Sylveon. Maybe it's because I played too much Sylveon. I kind of feel like I'm going through the motions when I'm playing Sylveon a lot of the time. I think it's B. I think it's B, honestly. I'm seeing Adam, this is fun. I think it might be B for me, honestly. I'm seeing Sylveon for C tier in TikTok. I don't know, guys. I think the thing about Sylveon is... Maybe if its Unite move came up more often... I don't know. I think B is the nicest I can be, even though I really like Sylveon in general. I think B is the nicest I can be about Sylveon. Decidueye, S. No question. Decidueye is an S tier Pokemon. Spirit Shackle is one of the funnest moves in the entire game. There's without question. It's incredible. It's sniping at that range, doing that much damage, and the secures you get with this. I don't know if anything feels maybe as satisfying. That's up there. That's really up there. Why is the bottom tier called the Decidueye Memorial tier? Well, because at one point it was really, really bad in the game. Razor Leaf is C tier. I agree. Duraludon is better than Cinderace, but it's probably... I think I like it more than most people. I'm going to put it A. I think the thing I like about it is its repositioning with Dragon Tail. Its Unite move is actually fun because it's so dang satisfying, and your crits hit like a truck. So I think I like it a lot more than I like something like Cinderace for me. Flash Cannon is fun. Flash Cannon actually is pretty fun too. I gotta say, yes, Decidueye S, that's right, Peppermint. What a name, Peppermint Butler. Love to see Decidueye S. It's so fun. Let's see, Espeon is fun. I'm gonna say it's A. Espeon's really fun. Might not be the best Pokemon in the game, but it's really, really fun. Either build, actually, super fun. So I like Espeon for sure. It's a really good time. So I think Stored Power, if it was a little better, that could be just a really exciting build. But yeah, let's see. Delphox, S? Probably S. The thing about Delphox is the combo of Mystical Fire and Flame Charge is just too fun. It's too good to just slide around. The Unite move is gross. Like, you're gross. You're disgusting. Delphox is disgusting. And I think S tier is exactly where I'd put it. I have so much fun playing Delphox all the time. Fire Spin was so good at first. Now at this point, they've kind of messed with Fire Spin too much for it to be the build. But at first, I mean, Fire Spin was a blast. Glaceon's B. Glaceon's B. The thing about Glaceon is it just feels so formulaic at times, but its Unite move really pops on both builds. And when you nail it with this, it's really satisfying, but it's so formulaic. Because it's so formulaic, I'm putting it B. I don't know. It does look a little funner than the rest of my B tier, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I can have a B+. I don't know if I legally could have that. I think I'm going to put it B. High B. I think that's the best I can do. I think, yeah. Mew? What do you do with this? So here's my Mew dilemma, okay? My Mew dilemma is that it's insane. Like, it's not God tier, I don't think. But it is kind of God tier. Mew is so unbelievable. And when you play it, you feel like one of the cruelest people in the world. You have a Solar Beam at level 1. Your boosted attacks do like 3,000 damage. But, I don't have a special place in my heart for Mew the way I do Mime, where I can forgive how broken it is. And I think, for me, I have to lower this to closer to an A tier choice. That's probably even low. I think that's low, but it's so fun. The resets, the combos. I think if you're having fun with Mew, you're probably having more fun than almost anyone in the match. But there's just I have a bitter taste in my mouth with this Pokemon because it's just been so unbelievably broken for so long. And it's kind of made the laning phase of this game frustrating. Like, one of the most frustrating things to lane against is Mew. Mime is also here. But one of the most frustrating things to lane against is Mew. And because of that, I actually just feel like, I don't know, it's just kind of sour. It just makes me a little mad. It makes me a little mad thinking about it. All right. We are on to Speedsters. We're on to Speedsters. Some of the most fun Pokemon in the game, for sure. Let's see. Where do we want to start? Gengar. Gengar's really fun. Resets. Hex resets. Dream Eater resets. I mean, a combo with a Dream Eater is so satisfying. I don't think it moves up to an S tier category for me, but I think I could see this in an A+. I'm trying to think. How much fun am I having? I think A+ is about where I'd put it. Yeah, it is pretty disgusting, honestly. Chaining KOs is amazing. If Gengar doesn't work, it's very sad. That's true. It's very, very sad if it's not working. I think A+ is pretty... I mean, it's so fun. It's such a fun Pokemon, but you got to be in the mood for it, you know? You really have to be in the mood for it. If you're in the mood for Gengar, you're going to have a great time. If you're in the mood for Gengar. Absol. Absol's probably A for me. I like Absol a lot. It's a good Pokemon. I think Pursuit on Absol is actually more fun than Night Slash. Night Slash used to be way better. I think Absol's actually just a really fun Pokemon to play. Absol's not fun. Ooh, a lot of my chat's not liking Absol. I think Absol's really good. And I don't know. You kind of... Popping Pursuit and getting Pursuit resets is so fun. It's so fun. Its Unite move is really satisfying. I'm going to leave it A. People are saying Absol's no fun. Yes, it leaves a bitter taste in your mouth from when it was OP. I could see that. A, not B Soul. You think it's B tier? B? All right. Talon is an S for me without question. Without question. You're a menace. You're a menace, Talonflame. So much fun. To be able to fly over the entire map and not get hit, it's just gross. What a gross Pokemon. I mean, it's good that they nerfed it, honestly, because this Pokemon is so silly, so dumb. It's too fun. Talon is too fun. It's S. It's S for me, for sure. Without question, it's S. Zeraora. Zeraora is a Pokemon that would be higher on my list, but I think it's probably low A. I think it's low A, but I'm just always so frustrated by Zeraora because I feel like it should be better. It should be better. I think for me, that makes it either B or low A, really low A. It's kind of there with Glaceon. I don't know. I like it when I'm getting if I'm playing like 5 games, 10 games or whatever in a row with Zeraora, you kind of get into a groove and you're having a lot of fun at points. But I think its leveling curve, like Mad King says, is just so frustrating for me at times that I have to keep it B, I think. Dodrio. Okay. I don't know how much of a conversation I need to have about Dodrio. Dodrio is giving a few Pokemon a run for their money in the God tier. I'll tell you that right now. Dodrio is one of the funnest things they brought into this game in forever. So Dodrio is insane. The flow, the Dodrio, in and out, back and forth, the boosted, and now I'm here, I'm gone, I'm taking your center area, I'm back with my team, I'm fighting, I'm on the other side of the map, oh, come on now, Dodrio, get out of here, you silly Billy, too fun. Zoroark. So what do I do with Zoroark, chat? I'm gonna set it God tier. Spoiler, it's not my God tier. What do I do? Dodrio is an Italian from Brooklyn. What do I do with a Pokemon that is so fun for a while and then I am so freaking mad by the end of the game? What do I do with it? I think what I have to do, I think honestly it's closer to A for me. I think that's where I'm going to put it. I think it's more A. I see B tier in there. Ooh, we got C's in the chat. I don't think I can put it C because truly, when you hit your combos on Zoroark, it's really, really fun. It's really fun. But I do find near the end of the game, I do not enjoy this Pokemon very much at all. I really don't. And I know it's a little bit of a tired thing that I'm talking about with it because I don't want to spend all my time being like, it's bad late. It's not bad. It's just so much less useful. And I have such a worse time with it late than I do early. So I'm going to keep it A. I'm going to keep it A. Disguise is very fun. Disguise is very fun. Like, switch your illusion on it. It's very fun. So now I have to choose my God tier. I'm gonna lay all of my cards out on the table. It's between Dodrio, Mime, Talon. Does anything come close to Dodrio, Mime, and Talon for me? Dell is pretty close, but I don't think so. Decidueye is pretty close. I don't think so. Dang. I'll be honest, I don't know which one's going to be here. I have to search my heart for this. Dang. So this is a personal tier list? Yeah, it's the Pokemon that are the most fun. It's... Dang. Because of what's going on with Mime, I have to move Mime down. I can't believe this, but it's just too broken. It's too broken to have fun. Sometimes. Talon, Dodrio. Gosh, who's more fun here? This is hard. It's Dodrio. It's Dodrio. I'm sorry. It's Dodrio. It is. It is. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Honestly, I forgot to put Greedent up there, but it's very close as well. It's one of the top. One of the top for sure. But it's Dodrio. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. And now, you are all here live for one of the funnest parts of a tier list. Let's go. So, of course, it's like I was saying, you can't beat... Here, if you're putting Pokemon based on fun, how can you discount a Pokemon that is not only fun as Scizor, but fun as Scyther as well? And like I mentioned earlier, we're going to have more than one god on this tier list, of course. Clefable, all right? Follow me. You're gonna tell me it's not fun to make someone follow you? You can't tell me that because I would disagree with you. That's why Clefable is S tier. And then, of course, we have Lucario. Lucario's been the funnest Pokemon forever. That's never going to change. It's the most broken Pokemon in the game. Always has been, always will be. And nothing is going to be funner than playing Lucario for that reason. Mime is disgusting. Get it out of here, obviously. I'm going to even put it lower. I'm going to put it in the Decidueye Memorial tier. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thank you, chat, for being here. I love you all. Our fun tier list. More cool stuff coming soon. We did it.